Hey everybody, and welcome back to Lori's Boston Found, where thrifted is the new black. My name is Lori. I'm a full-time reseller on Poshmark and on eBay. And today I just wanted to do a little ship with me video. I'm trying to sprinkle in some content throughout all of the huge hauls that I have coming your way. I haven't done a what sold video in a while. I would really love for you guys to give me some feedback on what you like to see in what sold videos. I also put a little questionnaire up on my Instagram story. Today I'm just pulling some shipping. It wasn't a crazy day or weekend of shipping. I'm filming this on a Monday morning, and these are just my sales from Sunday and maybe one or two from Saturday as well. One of the reasons I wanted to ask you all about what you like to see for what sold videos is because I feel like I've really been slacking in creating content for you in the what sold arena. I do love doing what sold videos. They tend to be a lot more time consuming than other videos I put together, but I do think they're super valuable. So I guess my question to you is, what style do you like? I used to do the entire month and really reflect. And as my business has grown, it's just become increasingly more difficult to cover an entire month. I also know myself, and I'm not consistent enough to put a video out every week sharing what my sales were. I just know I won't do that. I actually enjoy doing kind of different takes on what sold videos, what has sold in for vintage pieces, to just share with you the prices that I'm getting for vintage pieces and what are actually selling. I've also done things like what's selling above $50 in any given time frame, or what sells for over $100. I know that one of the things some people are interested in is seeing like what my low sales are. Would you enjoy seeing an entire video of just sales that were under $20 and me just giving a little commentary on why I think the price was in that lower range? I don't know. Just let me know. I kind of like the ship with me too, because you get to see a little bit behind the scenes. McThriftsy, who I really love. If you're not following Mackenzie, she is great. She does some really fun ship with me videos. It's just very like relaxing to kind of watch her package things up and ship them out. I feel like my packaging is always very loud because I have like, I put stuff in the poly mailers, in the little plastic. So anyway, just let me know your thoughts on it. We're gonna switch gears and go downstairs, and I'm gonna pull some inventory with you and talk a little bit about each sale, and then we'll come back upstairs and I'll package everything with you. If you like what sold videos and this type of content around reselling, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And if you're having a good time and you'd like to see more of my content, hit that subscribe button, and you can hit the bell and you'll be notified whenever I put out videos. So, all right, let's go. First up is this Nantucket hat. I had lowered this price for another buyer on Closet Clear Out who wanted to purchase it, and then they never did. So I left it at $15, and it was a full asking price sale, and it's going to Manhattan. Next is an Icelandic Designs sweater. It's actually a vest. It's really beautiful. I first heard about this brand, Icelandic Designs, by Street Savvy, Savannah. And it was a brand that I knew she picked up. They always have this really beautiful embroidered detail. It's always wool, but this has been around for a really long time. I think I had it listed for $50, and I accepted a $25 offer because we are heading into spring and I've been shopping a lot. So I was like, let's just move this baby. And also, I didn't do a ton of listing last week while I had company. So sometimes I just let things go just to keep things moving. Funny enough, this next piece is also Icelandic wool, and it's J. Davidson, and this is a really high-end brand. I paid up for this, and by that, I think I spent $10 or $12, and I was really unsure whether or not I wanted to spend the money on this, and I went for it, and then I got home, and there was a huge hole under the armpit on the seam, so I had to price accordingly. I initially thought I was going to list this around $75 because it was new with tag, ended up listing it in the $50 range, $45 range, and I accepted a $33 offer for the same reason, damaged, and we're heading into spring. So I moved 2 wool sweaters on a spring day in April. Who knew? Okay, the next item I haven't even hauled yet, or maybe you'll see it by the time this video goes live. But I picked up 7 of these bathing suits, and they were new with tag, and I got them just at a local thrift store. They are Shade and Shore, which is sold at Target. What's great about these bathing suit tops is that they're sold by bra size. So this is a 38C. I got 7 of these. They were $2.99 each. So I was really excited to have a multiple quantity listing. That was pretty easy to photograph and easy to store. So I listed this for $24 and I got a $19 offer on, not this one, it's a 36C. The one that sold. So I have to grab that from a different bin. But anyways, yeah, this sold in the day that I listed it. So I'm hoping this is a good sign that those will be good movers. And considering I paid $3 each times 7, I spent $21. If they each sell for around $15, that's going to be a fantastic return. This next item that sold, I know I paid up for. I believe I spent, I think it was $11.99, 20% off. It's a recent purchase. It is a vintage Juicy Couture debutante terry cloth hoodie. And these are pretty hot right now. I don't know if it's because Paris Hilton is back on the scene or what, but these have definitely made a comeback. I pass on Juicy if they're not like heavily decorated like this one. It's got like the little bling around it. I wasn't crazy about spending a little extra on this, but I had a feeling it was going to be a quick flip. It sold for $34, $35 in that range. So I definitely doubled my money on this. It's fun to have things that are kind of trending in your closet. I think a year ago, I would not have paid up for that. I feel like Lululemon has been kind of quiet for me lately, so I was happy to sell these. I haven't been sourcing a lot of Lululemon, haven't been finding much of it. I don't typically package up my leggings like I do a lot of other items because I think they're so hard to find once you're in the bin. So you need to, so I don't package these in advance, and I'm trying to do this one-handed. But I got these Lululemon leggings. Where are you? Not here. So funny, I made a liar out of myself. This was a two-handed job, but I did actually package these up. I think I got these at a recent trip to the Natick Savers, and if I am correct, my friend Jackie, if you're watching, you're the best. I think Jackie handed these to me. I had these listed at $65 and I sent out offers for $45 with discounted shipping, and they sold. Been sending out a lot of offers because I've been shopping a bunch. So there we go. I recently did an updated inventory video for you and shared with you how I use this ToteScan app to find my inventory. So I just figured I would do a quick search here for Victoria's Secret. I sold a gold label vintage nightgown, and this just kind of shows the process how I look things up. Once I find it in my inventory, there's that little red trash barrel on the bottom right hand corner. I pull it out of my inventory and I delete it and go on my way. This one's a little bit high, so hopefully it's on top. Oh, look at that, I got lucky. All right, this is a vintage gold label Victoria's Secret nightshirt. This gold label is gold, but I always pick it up if it's in good condition. I think I've sold 2 or 3 of these just in the past week. So definitely something to be on the lookout for. I love shopping in the loungewear section. Anytime I can pick up Victoria's Secret gold label inexpensively, I will grab it. Another thing about the vintage stuff is oftentimes it is silk. This is 100% silk. I can't remember what the offer was on this. Maybe $30? Anyways, yeah. That was a great sale. So quite a variety of things here. I also have a Betsey Johnson belt that sold, but that's upstairs, so I'll show you that. So depending on the day, I typically come into my office in the morning and I start printing my labels. It's usually the first thing I do to get me kind of in the zone for shipping. I do use a Faux Memo label printer. I can turn the camera a little bit here so you can see it. This is my Faux Memo. It is a backloading unit. So I used to have the Dymo and everything was included and it was like on a roll and it was all inside the body here. I really love the Faux Memo. It prints really quickly. I ran out of labels recently and I had to go back to my Dymo. I was grateful that I had a backup because I didn't want to waste my Dymo labels. That unit just doesn't work for me. I know some people love their Dymo and that's great. It's very quirky for me. My biggest complaint about the Dymo is that I lose a ton of labels. Like you'll touch it before the label comes out completely, and it will spark something in the Dymo and it will spit out like 13 labels. So I was always like retracting them, and it just wasted a lot. And then when I got to the end of the roll, my labels came out super curled up because they were on the base of the roll. And I think that their labels are very expensive to replace. So I was happy to try something out new. I've heard all great things about the Rollo, and I think the Rollo is more of this design. I've never used it, but I've heard all great things about the Rollo label maker as well. But this is what I use. I will usually watch somebody on YouTube and relax with my coffee. I print out my labels, and what I do is I just write on the back of each label what I'm going to grab. So Betsy Belt, Vintage Juicy, Shade and Shore. Also on the front of all your labels, I'm not going to show it to you because it has people's addresses, but it does give the order number and the buyer right on your label. So that's another good way that you can kind of check, make sure that the right label is going on the right item. You can match it up to what you see on Poshmark. Then I go through, I print them, and then I go downstairs and I hunt for them, just like you just saw me do. All right, so I am just going to hop on to Poshmark and I'm going to start packaging and shipping with you. We can chat a little bit. So this Icelandic design was $25. So after Poshmark fees, I made $20 on this. I must have opened this earlier to look at for measurements or something. So the adhesive is gone, but instead of wasting a new bag, I think I'll just close it with one of my stickers. I have these thank you stickers. I have a bunch of different ones. I just got these with the gold. They're really pretty. And I occasionally use my own branded stickers, which I really like. I ordered them through Vistaprint, but they come on sheets of paper. This is kind of big, so I think I'm going to have to use a Tyvek for it. These Tyvek envelopes are my favorite. They are 11 5/8 by 15 1/8, so they usually fit a lot of sweaters if I can't get them in my normal poly mailers. And to be honest, I mean, they're free, so I have really preferred to use these for some time. So I'll tuck this in. Sometimes I'll put the label on first so my packaging isn't bumpy. And then I have like these little business cards that have all of my different handles, YouTube, Instagram, Poshmark. I'm not crazy about those. As some of you may know, I'm not crazy about the picture that I selected, but I do want to use them, just not to be wasteful. And these mailers are free. Sometimes I'll order them, but usually whenever I go to the post office, I'll just grab a stack of these. So then I look on the back of my things and I look for the one that says Icelandic vest. Found it right here, and then I just peel it off and go. Then we move on to the next one. I'm so bad about using my credit on my eBay store, and finally this time around, my friend Heidi from Restyle Secrets kind of did a little reminder on her Instagram, I believe. Was that where I heard about it? So I messaged her. I really struggle to get onto eBay and like find where in my seller dashboard I go to redeem this. I feel like they don't make it very easy, but I love these little mailers. And it's great because Poshmark, you can send everything in a priority mailer, so I can use all of those. But on eBay, if it's under £1 and you're sending it first class, you don't want to use, you can't use a priority thing. So these have been great, and they're all different colors. I don't have an eBay sale, but I just wanted to share that with you. Okay, next up is this sweater. I want to take this out of the package just to show you how nice this sweater is. It's very picky. It's like nothing I would want to wear, but the retail value is crazy. The price on here is $179.90, and this sold for like $30. But like I said, I was so excited when I saw it in the store with this price tag on it, new with tag. It sold for $33, less $6.60. So my earnings were $26.40, and I probably paid about $10 for this. So I did at least double my money. But so I got home and I went to steam it. And when I was steaming it, I discovered this. I was so sad. Look, big hole right here. But honestly, it's not bad. If you're handy and you just want to stitch that up, I can see why someone still bought this, but it really impacted where I was going to list it for. It's not like it's a brand that would, you know, go for huge, huge money. J. Davidson. It's got that. It's very picky. I'm itchy just looking at it, but it's beautiful. So yeah, so $33 on this. As many of you know, last week my friend Hope was here visiting, and I had probably my worst week of listing. I mean, I can't remember a time that I was worse about not getting listings up. I am really usually pretty consistent. Even if I'm not posting a ton of new listings, I'm at least listing. And last week was really bad. And it was really reflected in my sales. So I was definitely happy to take offers on stuff. Sometimes, do any of you like match your packaging? Where's my labels? These are my Lori's Boston Found stickers. I just think this will look cute because I have a little pink. So I'm gonna put that. I got my little sticker. I'm gonna put this in here. And these are the new mailers that I got. I love black floral stuff. I think that's really pretty, but I think the sweater's a little bulky. So I am going to go with another Tyvek. So I was taking a lot of offers, and it was nice. One day I sent out 30% off offers to everybody in my closet, which I've done that recently, but it's been about a month. And so I tried it again, and I wasn't thinking that I was going to have a lot of success with it because I feel like I had done it just recently. It resulted in 31 sales in one day and over $700 in sales, like closer to 8. So that was great. Not all of them were, not all of my sales were a result of the 30% off, but just in one day, 31 sales, which was really great because the rest of the week I had 2 sales, 1 sale, 2 sales, and I sent that offer out the day Hope left because I knew I just had to get my act together and I needed a little boost. So that was really great. So if you ever need to just jumpstart your closet, that's a really good way to do it, is just send those offers out. I utilize Offers to Likers all the time. I really should look and see like what percentage of my sales comes in from Offers to Likers. Here's that Juicy piece. This is super cute. Maybe I'll use like a gold sticker for Juicy. And these are all a little bit bulky, so I think this is gonna go in a Tyvek. I always just default to these Tyvek mailers. Then I just find my thing that says probably Vintage Juicy. I'm just gonna grab that and just pop it on. It goes pretty quickly. Typically I do my shipping first thing in the morning, but I look like a scary woman in the morning. So today I put it off a little bit so I can put some makeup on and not frighten my viewers. I laugh at how I must look at the mailbox. I just go out there in, you know, my same pajama pants. I think my neighbors across the street, they must not know what I do. I just go out to my mailbox at random times and put things in. So the Vintage Juicy sold for $34. Poshmark fees were $6.80. My earnings were $27.20. So I definitely did double my money and then a little bit on that. Typically when I'm thrifting stuff, I want to like triple my money. But as long as I'm making a profit, and you know, a decent profit, I don't mind going a little bit lower on stuff. I feel like I'm worrying less about my average selling price lately and just focusing more on moving stuff because it just feels so good to move things. And I really love to source. So the more I can get out the door, the better. So this one is gonna look really cute in this bag. So it just goes right in. Did I already give them a card? They certainly don't need 2 of me. Pop that in. So this is the Victoria's Secret Silk Vintage Gold Label. This sold for $30. And let me just see what I paid for this one because I don't really remember what I paid for this. My guess is that, no, here's the mail right here. You know what? I think I'm gonna run outside and try to catch the mail person. I'll be right back. Oh, I missed it. I just sprinted outside. And our house is being painted and my painter was out by the garage. The garage was only halfway up because we're painting the garage doors black. So he only had them lifted halfway, so I didn't want to I didn't know if he was in the middle of painting. So like I ducked underneath and then literally walked outside and the mail lady was driving away. Lulu has a vet appointment anyway, so I do need to go to the vet and there's a post office close by. And we still can't go into the vet hospital right now. They take the dogs at the door, so maybe I'll just go then. Oh my God, I have to stop Lucky, hold on. I need to apologize to everybody for barking so loud. You need to say you're sorry. Oh my gosh, he's the worst. He's so loud. Is the tongue hanging out? No, leave your tongue. All right, so where was I? Okay, so I have 2 more things to package, and then I'm going to head to the vet with Lulu. Oh, 3 more things. And I think while I wait in the car with her, I'm just going to do some editing and doing some drafts on Vendoo. I upload everything to Vendoo, and I just upload my photos, and then I go onto my desktop and I do all of my editing on my desktop at a later time. Next up is this, the Sun and Shore. Oh my God, there he goes again. All right, I just need to see which size sold. Oh, I was looking up how much that Victoria's Secret thing cost. Wow, I'm really losing my mind here. I'm trying not to edit this video quite as much, so we'll see. We'll see how much of my like absent-mindedness I decide to keep in for all of you. All right, that cost, I hope I recorded it. I always put my cost of goods in the additional details section of Poshmark. There's a little section that's private. You can do a SKU number, so that can be where it is in your inventory, and you can do your cost of goods. And then there's a section that's optional where sometimes I'll do the location. This says I paid $5, which is actually more than I typically pay for this stuff. So $5 on my Victoria's Secret. All right, so it sold for $30. Poshmark took $6. I also offered a shipping discount of $2.46 off. So my earnings were $21.54, and then I paid $5. So $16.54 is what I made on that Victoria's Secret vintage nightgown. That was relatively a quick flip. I just love picking those up. It's like, I just always know they're going to sell. Okay, so I sold the 36C in this. So I got 7 of these. So I just have to find the right size. I haven't even inventoried these yet because this sold right away. 34DD. These are so pretty, so pretty. And I was encouraged that one sold so quickly. Is the 36C downstairs? Oh no, it's right here. I was gonna say, is that the one that I left in the basement? Because I had that one down there just to photograph it for my listing, but I haven't inventoried these, so, all right. So here's the 36. So because this has like a cup, I don't want that to get squished, but this will go into, this has so many straps and stuff. How do we want to do this? So these 10 by, I think 13, these are my favorite. I use these for almost everything. And I think I ordered them in a case of 1,000, and I've been working on them for a long time. And I just ripped it. I just ripped it. Oh, can I salvage this? I hate to waste the plastic. I think I'll just use one of these thank yous. I know these aren't the best option for our environment, but there we go. How's that? At least I didn't have to go in and do another one. I think I'm gonna put this in a box as well, because I don't want it to get crushed. This mailing box is one of my favorite free boxes from USPS. It is 11 by 13, 11 by 2 by 13. It's great for something that's just slightly bigger or that you don't want to get too squished. So I'm just gonna slip this right in. And I'm gonna put one of my cards in, and then off it will go. All right, and this is the Shade and Shore. I have a feeling my shipping is really inefficient. I don't print out multiple labels either. I always do my labels one at a time. I have this real extreme paranoia of sending the wrong item to the wrong person, which I've done, you know, maybe 4 times in the 3,000 plus sales that I've had on Poshmark, but it's a real fear of mine. So I like to monitor like as they come out of the printer and then immediately like write where they're going, you know, where they're at. So these are the Lululemon leggings. So those are all set and ready to go. I think they're gonna get a Lori's Boston Found sticker too, because it just matches perfectly. You can't really see, but it's like a little pink band and then pink. And these can probably also go in one of the smaller mailers. I do like having things already packaged up because see how quickly, like if they're already packaged and I know they've been cleaned, it's just so fast to just pop a label on here. This Nantucket hat, I'm out of my padded flat rate envelopes and I'm lost without them. They're so great if you have something like this that you don't really want to get squished. I feel like this isn't so bad. What do you guys think? I think this will be okay if I just put it in. I'm always so paranoid about things getting squished, so I end up packaging things in larger. I mean, that works. I think I'm gonna do that because I don't want that visor to get squished, and they just need a thank you sticker. I also have these black ones. Just gonna pop that on. Oh no, I don't like the black on Nantucket. I'm gonna give them a Lori's Boston Found because it's local. Actually, this is the one that's going to New York. But I always like to use my Lori's Boston Found stickers on like Boston or Massachusetts product. I haven't been to Nantucket in so long. My mom's best friend lives there. It's just so beautiful. And in April, they have this daffodil like festival, and people decorate bikes and there's floats, and it's just such a beautiful time to be there. And we did it years ago when Angie was like 11. That was the last time I was on Nantucket for like any length of time. It was so nice. All right, block your ears. It's gonna be loud. My son Anthony is texting me. He's trying to get a refund on Amazon. Anthony graduates in 2 weeks, which is just insane to me. And he's like kind of panicking about adulting. He keeps trying to like, am I gonna have to pay for this when I graduate? I'm like, yep. Am I gonna have to pay for this? I feel bad because he's just trying to get his head wrapped around it, and it's a big transition, so he's gonna do just fine. Last thing is this Betsey Johnson belt, which I didn't have a chance to share with you. I've had this forever, and it's so cute. It's leopard print on one side. It's just made man material. I let this go for $10. It has been around for so long, and I really just felt like it was time. It had so many likes on it. I don't know what I paid for it. This was not a big profit, but I'm sure I usually don't spend more than like $3 on this type of a belt. So yeah, not a big profit. Maybe I made $4 on this. This is one of the lowest profit items that I've sold in a long time, but that's all right. Again, low sales days. So put it in here. It's gonna get a little sticker. I think the gold sticker will look nice right in the center there. This is when I would love a flat rate padded envelope. I try to get creative. I'll run around my house. I try to find a box. I don't know about you, but I hate sending. I like to recycle my packaging, but I tend to use recycled packaging more on eBay than on Poshmark. I feel like people on Poshmark expect like a certain level of prettiness when their stuff arrives. But we'll see what I have. I think I'm gonna use this. It's just this cute little box from eBay, even though this is a Poshmark sale. I hope this person isn't offended. Put my package in there, put this in there. I have this craft paper. I think I actually got this at IKEA when my kids were very little and they would like roll out the paper. And I had craft paper that I would cut and use inside my boxes, and I ran out of it. So I'm just trying to use stuff around the house. So I do use this, and I just rip off a piece and just get and crinkle it up and just toss it right in the box. All right, there we go, cute little box. This says Betsey belt, and this is going here. I have one other item that's a sweater that's sold, and I need to still grab that from my inventory. But that is it for today. Just wanted to have a little chit chat with you while I did my shipping. Once again, let me know if there is a particular style of what sold videos you would like to see from me. I'm definitely due to do some more. I do have a few more hauls coming your way from my thrifting bender that I went on last week. It was so much fun. So definitely stay tuned. Remember to subscribe if you want to see more of my stuff. I really appreciate it, and it really makes a big impact on my channel. So much appreciated, guys. Thank you so much. I'll be back real soon. Love you. Bye. Mwah.